home of that high level pro boxing media, the Fighters and Trainers channel, and most importantly, the People's channel. We have here the one and only Philly Zone, Greg Hackett in the building. What's going on
What's the
with you?
deal? I'm chilling, man. We at the gym. That's all.
It's another
Downstairs
day,
chilling.
huh?
Yeah, it's hot as shit up there.
You look like you in a different spot. I never
Yeah, I'm
seen these.
downstairs. I'm in the
Okay,
lounge.
word, word, word. So, man, we're in an interesting time in boxing. I see.
Yeah,
You know, I see a lot going on with Bill Haney, Devin Haney,
yeah,
more really Bill Haney, right? Really being the mouthpiece of Devin. He just went on the Is What It Is podcast. You know, he discussed a little bit about the Keyshawn Davis negotiations and also told Cam that we're willing to drop another $1 million on top of the 2.1 purse bid. And
yeah.
if you're looking for more than that, you should ask Shakur for the other mill. Stating that Keyshawn wanted about 5 mil for the fight, so I mean we could accommodate that way. I mean, what's your reaction to Bill applying the pressure, but in the same time trying to give $1 million out in the same time to be able to make this fight happen?
It's getting a little sickening now. It's getting like, I'm getting tired of it because fights. I understand, the particulars with contracts and things like that. I know shit can get interesting, but just the way that they can't come to anything. Like, why keep trying? It's clear. It's clear that the young man don't want to fight. I mean, if he do want to fight, he don't want to fight for 2 million. He don't want to fight for 3 million. He want 5. So, I don't know, man. It's some bullshit.
Tim Bradley says the biggest duck in boxing history. Is that true?
I wouldn't say history. I don't know, but with all the energy that he gives, it is a bad joint. It is like, come on, bro. Like, you be talking about all this crazy shit all the time. This fight shouldn't be. You know what I'm saying? It just make it interesting because Devin Haney, they badmouth him a lot about not being a puncher, fighting like he's scared. It's a lot of shit you be hearing people say. But every time when it comes to like making a fight with him, it's never easy. You know what I'm saying? And that's for a reason. So I don't know. They making him really look like Debo.
Mm. Now, do you feel like that's the case, or do you feel like it's it's the part that Boots kind of went through the factors of people didn't want to fight him because they weren't making enough money. Do you feel like that's the same case with Debo?
It could be, but the thing is, and this is with all the cases, Boots too. Like some guys, they say a number and it's understandable. Then there's some guys that say numbers and it's like like where you get that from? I mean, with Keyshawn, it was like that. Like where you get that from? Because you didn't reign at 135. You got a belt, lost the belt through the scale. And then besides that, you didn't. You know what I mean? You ain't really do much. It wasn't a whole lot you did. So even though we respect you as a good fighter, you want to be treated like an established guy. You're not really established. You know what I'm saying? Your biggest fight was Jermaine Ortiz. And that's Jermaine Ortiz after all the fights he been in. So it's like, I don't know, bro. Like sometimes I feel like dudes just be saying numbers because they hear about people getting paid certain numbers and they want to get close as possible. But you ain't put that kind of work in. You got to put that kind of work in.
Right.
And it's
You know.
and it's and it's hard to understand. My bad. It's
No, go
hard
ahead.
to understand because this if Keyshawn was to fight Dev and beat Dev, it's big money all the time now.
For sure.
But it's like you expecting the big money right away.
Unless
Nah.
they got to go through another hurdle with the rematch. Because that's always discussed as well. Like, you probably I remember Devin, he had to fight Cambosos, I think for the same terms each fight. You know, you
Right.
know, like obviously there's other terms as far as I beat you, now I get the 50-50 split, or I
Right.
get the majority, whatnot. You see those in certain cases, but Maybe that's what it is as well.
Yeah, it could be, but Devin's situation was different because Devin wasn't really with Top Rank. Cambosis was.
Right.
And Devin didn't have a long-term relationship with him or a long-term type of contract. So it was clear he gonna get up out of here after he win. So if we gonna take the loss, and if we got to take the loss twice, then what we'll do is we'll make sure we get the lion's share of the money.
I believe it was a 3-fight contract. Fight
Yeah,
Cambosis twice and then Loma.
yeah, and that's what I'm saying. That's fair, because the money we gonna pay you for Loma, you earned it through the Cambosis fights,
Mm-hmm.
because you took the short end, but then you beat him for the belts.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So it makes sense. For Keyshawn, is like, I don't know. He don't I guess he don't understand that, or maybe I don't know. I think it's a lot of things. I think it's the fact that he never fought at 47, so he don't know what his body will feel like. It's the Devin Haney experience. It's a lot that go into it.
Right. Right. Now that being said, his next fight is at 140 pounds. How is the people in the media, the people, the fans, going to even look at him?
If who next fight?
Say Keyshawn
Keyshawn?
Davis fights. I'm not. I hear rumblings of people saying that it could possibly be Ryan Norman Jr., but I know that that's not true.
Yeah,
Um, and then in the same time, rumblings of actually Frank Martin. Um, so yeah, if that fight's at 140 pounds, Frank Martin only got one fight at 140.
yeah.
Um, how do you feel like people are going to perceive Keyshawn?
I mean, of course you're gonna call him a bullshitter, but at the same time, it sounds like if he did take a fight at 40 and he was trying to do the shit with Dev at 47, what it sounded like was he was just looking for a money grab. Like he just was trying to see how much money they could get out of him, and he thought for some reason he would be able to make $5 million at least, because that's probably what they predicted in their heads. We could make at least $5 million, but with what ground to stand on? You know what I'm saying? So after not getting that, I could see him going back down to 40. I could see him doing that.
Um, you know, if that's the case, I mean, you tell me, who would you favor in the fight, Frank Martin or Keyshawn? And is that a step up from an
Keyshawn is
Albright?
the Keyshawn is the favorite. Is it a step up from Albright? No, it's the same level. It's
Yeah.
the same level because Albright just had a draw with Frank Martin.
Yep.
Frank Martin should be fighting Albright again. You know what I mean? And then down the line, whoever wins, then Keyshawn fight one of them. Even if he got to fight Albright 3 times. If he earned the spot to get back in front of you, cool. But it's a lot of other work at 42.
Right. 100%. 100%. Because doing a trilogy with Albright is really not doing anything for your career.
Right.
Um. Now, when you look at Devin and obviously Keyshawn's team, Coach Dorsett, they're looking at it like he got this big network deal with the Zone. Now they got to make sure that the viewership is there. His next fight is worth what they're paying him, and he needs to have certain names. Is a Liam Paro good enough? Is a Jack Catterall good enough? And will the networks be pleased with that? Um, and the people, you know what I'm saying? What's your thoughts?
I think the networks are pleased with whatever the people are pleased with. Because whatever the people watch, the network gonna benefit from it. As far as Pyro and Jack Catterall, they solid guys. They solid guys at 47. It's just, you know, with all the hype of Keyshawn, Shakur, we might be fighting Dev, that's where everybody brain was at. Everybody brain was on that. So now that you see it might not happen, people kind of let down by it. So it waters down the situation for Dev, you know what I mean, depending on who he fights.
Right, right. So, um, I like the Paro fight. I'm not too mad at that one. Um, what do you think? Do you like the Paro fight?
I like the Pyro fight, but I like the Jack Catterall fight better.
Tell me why.
I think, because I think Jack Catterall bring a little bit more to the ring as far as his style. It's not that he has the better style; it's more awkward, and he's southpaw. You know what I'm saying? And he box.
Yeah, Paro softball too.
Power southpaw too? Sure.
Hmm. Yeah,
Oh, I didn't know that. But yeah, I just think Jack Catterall would be more, of a challenge as far
just
as his
because of
style.
his awkwardness. Oh no, I think Leon Paro got to be a little bit more challenging. You know what I mean? It looked like he pack a better punch. It seemed like
Yeah.
I don't know, he just more clean with his work.
It just feel like to me, Power would be easier to figure out.
Paro will be a little bit easier to figure out. Yeah,
To me.
yeah, because he's a little bit more straightforward.
Yeah, I think
Okay,
it'll be easier to figure him out.
okay. Um, Obviously that's a unification, makes sense for them. I don't think the fans would even really care because obviously he's trying to get some of these fights right.
Yeah.
Um, you know, but in the same time, Bill Haney going on a media round, he says that the Jack Catterall fight will put him in line for the winner of Rowley and Teofimo Lopez next weekend for the WBA title. Um, but in the same time, he talks about, undisputed at 147 versus undisputed at 154 pounds. That the biggest fight in boxing, one of the biggest fights in boxing in the future, is Devin Haney versus Jaron Ennis. He does an interview with Cam on his show. Were you able to check it out?
No, I ain't get to see it. I be seeing clips, but I ain't see the whole video.
Okay. Well, he states that, why didn't Ennis, why he get up out of there when Devin Haney entered the division, and at the same time, why didn't he fight Brian Norman Jr.? Why didn't he give him the extra money that we did?
Well, the one thing is, Brian Norman, I believe the money did go up a couple times when they was negotiating. But like I said, people were looking for a certain number. And I think that's why Keyshawn was looking for 5, because Brian got what he got. But as far as Boots, what did Devin Haney have to give for Boots? It was no game. And everybody always say, he need a name, he need a name. Yeah, but guess what y'all gonna say when he do it? He little. He pillow fisted. He's too small. So why would he chase down Devin Haney? It don't make sense. Boots need a win like Yo-Yo. Boots need a win like Janet Beck. Boots need wins like that. Those are the wins that people going to go crazy over.
Those are the
You beat
wins.
Devin Haney. You beat Devin Haney, they're going to say you too small. You beat Fundora, you good. You beat Virgil, you good. But you beat Devin Haney, they're going to say you was too big.
Is that the biggest fight for Boots? That Devin Haney?
I mean, I don't know. I don't see these dudes be talking, man. I don't be listening to the talk. I don't know. I heard his pop said that, but I don't know because Fundora is a big fight. That's a
Mexico,
big fight. But
Mexico
they be
versus
going
South
off the
America.
popular. They be trying to go off the popular shit. If that's what people believe, and it is always controversy with Devin Haney. It is always some shit with him. And you're gonna be in the tabloids and they're gonna be talking about you on the internet and all that. But it's like it's nothing for me. Like Devin Haney, it's crazy because Devin Haney don't go back. He don't fight guys smaller than him that's behind him. Like he don't fight guys. Like if he fighting at 47 right now, Devin Haney not gonna go fight at 40 or fight a guy that fight at 40 for nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Gervonta Davis.
Tank too, right?
That's what
Is
I'm
that what
saying.
you
Like
saying?
they were trying to negotiate, and I'm pretty sure that wasn't at 47 that they were trying to do that at.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. But that's what I'm saying. It's all the reason he not even looking that way for real, because Tank not gonna do it. So why you want somebody to do something you not gonna do? You know what I mean?
You know, now he asked him. Cam asked him if he thinks that Boots ducked him. You know, what's your reaction on Bill? Just basically saying that that's going to be one of the biggest fights in the future, saying undisputed versus undisputed, and the same time, obviously ducking them in the division.
I mean, I believe it could be some truth to that. But again, we just talking. None of us are genies and shit like that. We can't predict the future. No, it's like we can talk about what we think, and sometimes people be right. I would like for him to be right. I would like for him to be right, but only time will tell.
Dante Austin, think of it a two-piece. Bill knows damn well his son can't beat Boots. Shaking my head. You think he wants that fight? Do you think that they really want that fight?
No, I don't think he won it. I think he using it because Boots is. So if you look at Boots, it's clear that like this guy's dangerous. It's clear that he's entertaining. It's clear that people gonna be really talking about him in the next year. Like they talking about him now, but they're gonna be really talking about him within the next year. If I if I if I put my son in on that situation, Devin Haney stays in the algorithm. Not saying he needs him, but that's one of the top guys in the game. He close to our weight class. Let me talk as if it's gonna happen because people gonna bite it up. That's the shit people love. People love comparisons. People love controversy. People love great fights, and it is a good fight. But I think Boots is just looking at it like, what do he have that I need? I need these belts, and I need these big guys. I need these guys to be falling real hard. You go in there and fucking around with Devin Haney and beat Devin Haney up. Oh, you a bully. You a bully.
I'm sure it'll be his biggest payday, though, right?
It could be.
Oh no,
It could be.
definitely. If Norman's getting 3 million, and I know people gonna say, "Hey, that was a turkey fight," right? But I
Yeah.
mean, in the same time, I mean, I think he got 3.5. I already know that his stock went up from that New York fight too. So he's gonna
Yeah.
want big money fights. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
what other big money fights does he really got after he collects all those belts at 54?
That's why I said go to
I
60.
like what
Go
you're
fuck
saying, Yo-Yo, but Yo-Yo got some
Yo-Yo,
work to do as well
Adames.
to be able to build his brand up. But skill wise, yeah, for 100%,
I'm just saying for excitement wise. Yo-Yo brings an exciting fight.
for
So
sure.
that's good action. You know what I mean?
Now, even talking to Coach Breadman, he feels like the size that Devin has put on, he believes that it's more likely for Devin to fight Boots versus Devin to fight Shakur. What you think? Because I know you're talking
Yeah.
about him being light and all, but with this new Debo persona, and him, moving up in weight real fast, what do you think?
No, he definitely got the look like he's growing and he's growing into it. The thing is, you still don't know. You still don't know because you had to perform under the weight. The thing is also, I believe whoever they got a contract with or whatever type dealings they got, they always got to be entertaining. So that's why Bill is out here doing what he got to do. But I don't think it's the boost fight they really want. I think they're just using it. I don't think. I mean, what would he get from it?
I mean,
Could
it
end up.
wouldn't
He
it
could end up in the
wouldn't
ring
it
with
look
him, but
like wouldn't it look like kind of like not not as big as a Crawford going up to fight, Canelo Alvarez for undisputed, because obviously Crawford did that, he jumped up 2 weight classes after fighting Madrimov, right? So I mean that's how they were promoting it. I see Bill. Bill's trying to promote it as that as well. You know what I'm saying? So you would get that, right? If these guys
yeah.
could get all the work done in their divisions, no?
If they get all their work done in the divisions, so you undisputed Dev at 47. Boots was unified at 47, but he don't have no desire to go back to 47. So he wouldn't be fighting for the 47 titles. Boots, if he
No,
had
no,
all the
no.
titles,
Bill said that he's moving up to 54
yeah. But
for
what I'm
that
saying
fight.
is, Yeah, but what I'm saying is, Devin don't have nothing to offer, and Boots got everything to offer.
So that's how you felt about Canelo and Crawford too,
Nah,
because
that's
that
that.
because look,
Oh, you
now
talking
that would
about
be
when Canelo
Devin,
had to drop his
that
belt?
that would be Devin's double undisputed versus Boots' unified welterweight plus undisputed at 54 if all goes well.
How plus? But how is the plus? Where that come from?
What do you mean the plus?
When you say he's the unified plus,
He's in the at
yeah, but
154
once
pounds
you
he
done
would be
with,
undisputed.
yeah, but once you done with that shit, you done with it. That's what I'm trying to say.
But that's the marketing point, is what I'm trying to tell you. That's what
Here,
Bill's trying to go with.
no, that's cool, but here's my thing. How much money? Like, let's be real. How much? It's not about to be more than what Bud and Canelo made. It's not about to be more than that.
No,
It's not about to be close to that. So all that big fight shit, it's a big fight. I don't believe
but
it because
clearly it would be the biggest fight.
it's an interesting fight. Yes, it's not the biggest fight for Boots. It can't be. He's too little.
You talking about size? Everybody said the same thing about Crawford.
What I'm saying is that's going to make the fight die. That's what's going to die it down. For every time they throw some good shit on top, they're going to throw some water in there. Some good shit on top and some water in there. The reason I'm saying that is because when people start breaking the fight down and the casuals start understanding what's happening, hold on, this is a smaller man fighting a bigger man. Oh man, Boots gonna beat his ass. Everybody gonna be going with Boots. Devin Haney, Devin Haney, listen, man, he can fight, man. But he not that dominant where you about to convince me he gonna go in there and beat Boots. Can you convince me that he could go the distance? Possibly, yeah. Possibly convince me that. But you're not about to tell me he could beat Boots, bro. So it doesn't really have the, it's not as intriguing as some people may think. It's more just of a bid, like what we call a bid in the city, like just something to bid off, something to be like, oh, this about to be a good little joint, okay. All right, yeah, I know Devin Haney, I heard of Boots. But it's not something that's like interesting. Like it's not like Bud and Boots. Bud and Boots is like, ooh, that's like something you're gonna hear people talking about every day. Devin Haney and Boots, they're gonna talk about it because Bill gonna be popping and shit, and people do want to see it, but it's not that super fight. So I don't know, man. I don't know. Devin Haney, he gotta really convince me, man, because Devin Haney been at 47 for what, 2 fights? And you know what I'm saying? You fought Brian Norman. Like, all right, Brian Norman. Boots Ben said at the press conference, Brian Norman is not that good. He told people that. I told people Devin Haney was too experienced, he was too sharp, and he was too fast for him. Right? Nobody believed it. Then they watched him. Now everybody Devin Haney fans again. Come on, gang.
But it's like, like talking with the Normans. Normans try to get the Stanionis fight next. Stanionis is not trying to fight him. Clark, the manager, he's been putting it up on Twitter saying that, when it comes down to Norman, everybody wants $1 million or $2 million to fight Norman. So,
Yeah.
it's just looking like when Bill says, hey, he fought Stanionis, he didn't fight Norman. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
it make it look like, all right, well, Devin fought the best welterweight.
I mean, listen, man, you can look at it however you want. When you put them two in the ring, you're gonna see the difference. Devin Haney is fast, he's quick on his feet, beautiful jab, all of that. And Boots do a little bit of everything. That's a fight that it wouldn't be. How confident would Devin Haney be in that fight? How confident would he be? After taking a few body shots, how confident would he be? After somebody stepping to him like, and treating him like he not shit, how confident would he be? How confident would he be with the 10-ounce gloves on? How confident would he be with the new body? You know what I'm saying? That's a brand new body. You just moved up to 47. Now you're gonna go to 54. That's a brand new shell that you're putting on. How confident are you with that shell on? The extra weight. How confident are you with the extra weight? You know what I'm saying? It's a lot that go into it. Do I think it's a cool fight? Yeah, I think it's a cool fight. but I don't think it's something like,
That'll happen.
yeah, because listen, man, Bill had a close call with the Ryan Garcia shit, right? That call was too close for right now to be fucking with Boots. So like I said, if we do see him fight, it'll be like 30-32. I mean 20-32 when they fight.
Diablo, he said 32. That's nutty.
I'm trying to tell you. That's 5 years. We in the third quarter of 2026. You know what I'm saying? We going into 27. I'm saying by 32, 2032, they'll be lined up to fight.
If they was to fight, how would you call it?
I mean, I could see it being a good speed match. I could see Boots realizing that he got to go in there and keep it kind of amateurish as far as style in the beginning, and once I can see Devin Haney using it to his advantage as far as the speed for a little, but Boots would catch up to him like in the fifth, sixth round. I probably say sixth round he'd catch up to him, and by catch up to him I mean like really putting hands on him, and then probably stop him like in the ninth, 10th round.
Or you look like a more of a stoppage.
Yeah, bro, it's a
So he won't
different.
have a problem getting to him, is what you're saying.
In the beginning, maybe a little, but he will end up eventually catching him.
Because it seems like that's where the Haney's look at it is like, that he's fighting stationary fighters. They're even looking at it like even to Xander Zayas' point, looked like he kind of wanted to fight him. Didn't he expected them to at least box a little bit more? So obviously they're looking at the Karen fight as well. I don't think they're looking at him as that Boots got hurt that we could do something like that. That's kind of like how Virgil really looks at it, right? That's his strategy of winning, right? And then versus Haney's, they're looking at it more like, can this guy even touch us? Is his feet in the sand? Is his feet in the mud?
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. It's like a guess. It's like a wild guess. You know what I mean? You about to gamble with your dog and just throw him in there and not being really sure. Boots is the type of fight you got to be sure about. I don't think Bill understand. I think Bill trying to get an understanding. I think Bill basing it off what he see, and that's cool. But this is a fight you have to understand what you're dealing with. You have to understand, and you don't understand.
Getting into the next super chat here, 702 Trailer Blazing. Thank you for the 5 piece. What's up, Coach G? Do you think even though Devin has had matches the 154 division, do you think them lightweight chicken legs can hold up to Boots' punches?
Like that's what somebody said in the comments.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a question for sure. It's definitely a question.
And he wants to know your opinion on it.
Oh, do I think that? But that's the thing. I think his legs will get a little stronger going up in weight, but I don't know if he been hit like this. See, Ryan socked the shit out of Dev, and he did good. He survived it. But Boots gonna beat you the fuck up. That's the difference. Ryan was catching you with one shot. Boots gonna catch you with 4 shots, 5 shots, 3 shots, and they gonna be in different spots. And it's just gonna be a lot of, you know what I mean, a lot of trauma. I don't know. I don't know if he could really fuck with that.
Okay. Uh, Benton, thank you for the 2 piece. GHBTV. Perfect. What's good, family?
What's up for the family? You know what we doing?
Andrew Jones, thank you for the 2 piece. Greg, is Haney better than Gary Russell?
Skill wise, yes. You got better patience. You got better patience. You shoot a more accurate shot. But Gary Russell, he just got like nasty tempo, bro. Real high tempo. He could box. He could let his hands go. He could fight inside. He could fight outside. You know what I mean, he could put that slow pressure on. He can go to your body. It's a lot he could do. But as a boxer, I think Devin Haney is better as a boxer. Yeah.
Uh, Derek, thank you for the 5 piece. When Greg getting back in the ring?
December.
Who you got going on? Who's fighting?
No, I ain't fight. I mean, I ain't. We don't got nobody yet. I just want to get down, get my weight down.
Oh, okay. Um, why will Dev catch Haney but couldn't catch Karen?
Why would who?
Why will Dev catch Haney? I mean, I think he meant Boots. Why will Boots catch Haney but couldn't catch Karen?
It's not the same fight. It's a different fight. It's a different. See, people. When you fight Karen, you learn from Karen. You understand? When he get in there with Dev, I know what this is. I've been there before. That's what experience is. When you go through certain shit and then you go through it again, you know how to handle it the second time. It's like when you bring the baby home from the hospital for the first time and it's your first baby and the baby crying, crying, crying. You like, I can't fuck with this. Second baby, you like, this shit drive me crazy, but I understand because I went through it with the first baby. By the third baby, you know what to do to put the baby to sleep all night long. You know what I'm saying? It's experience. The more you box guys like that, the more you'll have to deal with. I mean, you'll be able to deal with it. That's why. The Karen fight, the last Karen fight was what date?
I don't remember.
That's what I'm saying. They bring up Karen and it's like, bro, that was just a chapter in the book. We went through that already. So when you bring that chapter back around, oh, all right, I remember. You know what I'm saying? I know what I got to do. You feel me?
No, I know. A lot of people keep saying like, "Hey, who's Boots gonna fight Lima Beans?" And still, after he just beat Xander, so I was like, I get what you're saying. At the same time,
Yeah, but that's the only thing you could say about Boots is you could try to play about who he gonna fight. Now what he do to him, you can't argue about that. You know what I'm saying? He getting bagged up.
mm.
Devin Haney, listen, I like Devin Haney, bro. I like Devin Haney. If he fight Boots, he getting bagged up, bro. Telling you,
He's getting packed up.
bagged up.
Mm. Okay. Andrew Jones, thank you for the two piece. Didn't Russell beat Boots? Question mark.
In the amateurs. Floyd lost to Augie Sanchez in the amateurs. Augie Sanchez got knocked out by Prince Nassim Hamed.
Mm.
What you mean?
Him Duncan, thank you for the two piece. We is nobody pushing for Haney versus Hitchens. Haney and Hitchens. It is, but I mean, I don't know why that fight ain't happening. Zuffa, yeah, Zuf is the reason why it's not happening. But there's there's rumblings, Greg. There's rumblings that you know if Terrence Crawford was to come back, he comes back with Zuffa, and everyone's talking about who will be the guy that he comes back. We seen the training footage, him sparring with Lester Martinez. Lester Martinez got a fight coming up. Obviously, you have the media being really outspoken about Boots. You got also Brian Bomack, people, Brian Custard did an interview with him, and discussing a little bit about the Boots fight as well. Um,
Yeah.
Talk to me with this situation. If Boots comes back, we're kind of reliving this question again. You
If
know,
Bud come back,
not bad. If Bud come back, we're living in that question again. Is does Boots start being more vocal about trying to get this fight?
I mean, if unless the fight happening, I don't see that. I don't see him just talking about the man if he ain't gonna fight. I don't know if y'all got the memo, but in Philadelphia, we like to fight, bro. The rapping be cool. We like to fight. Win, lose, or draw. We like to fight.
And you guys like to fight the greats,
Fight whoever.
right? I mean, it's that opportunity. If that opportunity comes, I mean, damn, you telling me that you're not gonna grasp it?
I will fight anybody.
Hmm.
I'm pretty sure Boots would too, but is what makes sense for you. If that Bud fight makes sense, then it's gonna happen.
It's gonna be a lot of money behind that.
Yeah,
Big
it's
money.
gonna happen. They better hurry up if they're gonna do it.
Why you say that?
Bud about to be 40 years old.
Hmm.
Last man to get real nasty in his 40s was Bernard, Philadelphia fighter.
Just telling Boots to move up and wait. Let's make it happen, though.
Never know what the future holds. You know what I mean? I love that fight.
You got the pound for pound king though, that's giving you attention though.
That's why I love the fight. He know it's a great fight. Boots know it's a great fight. They gotta make something happen.
Did you hear Bomac's remarks
About what?
about the fight when asked
No, no.
that he don't want the fight?
Bomac saying he
Amazing
don't want
fighter.
it.
He said he's an amazing fighter, but he doesn't want the fight.
He said who don't want the fight?
Boots don't want the fight.
I don't know. I ain't never talked to Boots about that. I know when it could have happened. He said he wanted to fight him, but I didn't talk to him yesterday and see how he felt.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Do you feel like they're, like how people are saying that they are applying pressure?
Who?
Do you feel like that team is applying pressure?
No, I think Bud is retired. That's what they said.
But you said he'll come back to fight Boots, and you feel like our last interview, you said that you don't feel like he is retired.
Yeah, I don't. But that's what they saying. So what we doing? Am I arguing with a fucking poster? Like what's going on?
Yeah. Yeah. I said that'll be the biggest fight for Boots, right? Like you
That'd
said
be one
earlier.
of the biggest fights in boxing. Think about it. The two styles, just the two animals in itself. That's a big fight. No losses. Both of them can punch. Both got hand speed. Both can box. Both can get inside. It's a lot.
No response from that team though, so far.
From Boots team, hey, I'm not in the office. You see where I'm at.
Yeah. We want the best fights to happen, and that's why we discuss them.
No, for sure. And that's one of the best fights. If I was Boots, I would take it. But we don't know what they got planned.
Who wins the fight?
Whoever strike first.
I mean, what happens if they counter it?
It could be both of them then. Double knockdown.
So what? You really don't know who wins that fight, huh?
It's a great fight, man. It's a great fight. It's too many ways to go in. I could say Bud is the more experienced. Bud is heavy-handed. Bud is gritty, skillful though, but gritty. I could say his determination level is very high. Great defense when he need to have it. The only thing I can't say is we don't know what it look like versus a guy like Boots, who can do the same shit.
Mm-hmm.
So it's hard to read.
I think Tim Bradley says Crawford could do everything that Boots can do, but Boots can't do everything that Crawford can do. What do you think he
And who
means by
said
that?
that?
Tim Bradley.
Tim Bradley only been in the ring with one man, and that's Bud Crawford. He never been in there with Boots.
Right.
Tell him ask Shawn Porter. You
He
know what I mean?
said he said I told him to ask Sean Porter. Tell him to ask Sean Porter. Him, Duncan, think of it a two-piece.
Real
Oh my
rap.
bad.
Tell him to ask
We
Shawn Porter.
getting into the next super chat here. Greg, what is Shakur gonna do next? He's going to get stripped soon. Mordecai moving up. He might be the mandatory for the WBO. What you think he should do?
I think Shakur should have took that dad fight. I think that was a big money jump. Or had the likes of it, it could have, you know what I mean? But as far as what he gonna do moving on, I don't know. I think it's gonna be Ryo.
You think it's gonna be Ryan?
Unless it's somebody else. Yeah, unless it's somebody else they can get.
I was uh I was actually checking out strolling on YouTube, and I think Jamil YSM put it on the title, your interview. Silver medalist is what's saving Shakur Stevenson's career, if I'm not mistaken.
The Olympics, the Olympics,
Oh, okay.
the Olympics saved Shakur. Yeah.
Explain.
The reason we was talking about that because Shakur got the kind of style where you're not gonna be able to really do what you want to do, and you're not gonna be able to really get off, and you're not gonna look good. So if it wasn't for him being an Olympian, nobody would fight Shakur. I'm talking about in the rank, like when he was coming up, nobody would have really fought him. Those guys they did having him fight, some of them had to fight him, and some of them, was trying to make their money. You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying, just a guy that nasty, that skillful, out of the amateurs, not with top rank that didn't go to the Olympics, he wouldn't have got pushed that way. That's all the conversation was about.
Mm. Andrew Jones, thank you for the two piece. Boots is easy work for Bud. They not the same.
I don't know.
Ty, thank you
That's
for
what
the
he
two
said.
piece. What you said?
I said, that's how you feel.
Well, in that case, how much a same do you think? How much similarities do you think they do have?
It's a lot of similarities. If they both get you hurt, they're gonna hurt you bad. They're gonna get you out of there. Defense, when it come down to it, I was just watching Bud and Kavalaskis last night.
Okay.
Bud got caught with the shot, and the way he fought back, the way he recovered and fought back, that's the same vibe Boots is giving off.
Mm, okay. Ty, thank you for the two piece. Boots has yet to mention Bud's name. Looking scary. See, that's what I meant. That's what I meant, Greg. That nothing from that team, no questions being asked from that team about it anymore.
About him and Dev?
Bud,
Oh, Bud? I mean, what are you supposed to say about a retired fighter? Why do they want people to go in on what he thinking and why he ain't? Who give a fuck? Bud said he retired. What are you supposed to chase him down?
pass the torch right there. You know what I mean? That changes everything. Pound for pound, number
Yeah,
one
but yeah, but
off of
even
one
you
fight.
know Mill City. But even you know Mill City, when you keep asking for something, you gonna get it, and you're not gonna like it.
Mm. So you feel like there's going to be an answer? You think there's going to be a clapback? Do you think there's going to be a response to get that big payday, and to get that the respect from the boxing world, saying that you are that guy?
Yeah, yeah. That fight ain't really. It ain't hard to make, but it is. But it ain't. Um, it just come down to what they want to do, man. That's what, like I said the other night, boxing, the business of boxing is somewhere else right now, cause you can just say you number 5 in the world, people gonna believe you. Then once they see you on TV once, they like, oh shit, I guess he is almost a champion. You know what I mean? And then once you become champ, you ain't gotta really defend it. You ain't really gotta keep fighting tough. You move on to the next weight class and you say you conquer the next. It's all a game, bro. I don't know. It's all a game. I would love that fight though.
Ty, thank you for the two piece. Why you looking like you off a perk 30?
Cause I just had 2 of them. That's a 60.
That's a 60. Yeah, that's crazy work. Um, Let me get to the next super chat here. I think I got, I think I got them all. Wait a
How come I
minute.
can't see the comments?
Yo, I don't know why either. I have the same situation. I'm over here looking for my other phone. Um,
I think you did something when you were setting it up.
I think so too. Ty, thank you for the two
Yeah, you
piece.
must have hit something.
Bud been talking crazy about Boots, and he been quiet.
I don't know.
You
People,
see that?
people want, people want, people want to be entertained, so they just be poking at anything when they ain't even listening.
That's what it is.
Yeah, people just want to be entertained. You know, the average person just want to be a part of something. They just want to be excited. So whenever somebody say something that they feel like they can feed off, that's what they do. They get real hype and excited.
Yeah. Um,
Everyday shit, man.
Tell me what you think about next week's fights. I don't know if you tuned in with Clarissa Shields' fight coming up tomorrow with her opponent. I don't know if you two locked in on it or not.
Who, Clarissa?
Yeah.
She gonna do her thing. She in Atlanta, headliner. It's gonna be crazy. Atif Overton out there, Troy Isley, some good fights on the card. I mean, I think they got Mercado on the card.
Yeah.
Some good fights.
Um what do you think about I just seen the call it Teofimo Lopez and his father Teofimo Lopez Sr. Did an interview of Versace today, was able to check it out. Lots of it felt like a therapy session, I'm not gonna lie. Don't know if you was able to check
Yeah.
it out, but if you were you,
No, I wasn't able to check it out.
well, what do you think about the fight anyway coming up next week with Rolly Romero and Tio for the WBA title at welterweight?
That's a good fight too. But Tio need a win bad. He got to get that shit off of. And it looked like to me he been practicing the same shit. He been practicing. So we'll see.
Okay. No. So what you got, Rolly?
Yeah, I got Rolly. Yeah, I think Rolly gonna win.
Distance
Or a late stoppage.
or a late stoppage?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. The Butcher, thank you for the five piece. Call Bill so Greg can get that smoke. He said Boots ducked Haney at 47 on TBV. Contract was on the table from Turkey for 147. My boy knocked out.
Tired of shit. Say it again.
Uh, the Butcher,
It's hot as shit in the gym. That's why.
appreciate you. Um, Call Bill so Greg can get that smoke. He said Boots ducked Haney at 147 pounds on TBV. Contract was on the table from Turkey for 147 pounds for the fight.
Yeah, and that don't make sense if I'm going up. If I'm going up and you know I'm going up and you send me a what the fuck? You send me a contract. You already know I was going up. I don't understand how people don't get that.
Mm. So you call, you trying to rebuttal. You saying no, that ain't a duck. That ain't no duck. Boots ain't ducking no Haney.
How I'm not how I'm going up. I already said I'm going up.
Can't make the
Everybody
weight.
already know what's going on, man. Everybody already know what's going on, man. They was calling the man a bully at 47.
Mm.
He had 54. And he bullied the first two victims. He has yet to have a 12-round fight at 154. One of them in the first, one of them in the seventh. That's how it's going down for now. I mean, so people just gotta get used to it. You don't gotta like it, but you'll one day learn to love it. You know what I mean?
Mm.
That's usually how it happens.
Yeah, and it seems to me that like if they really did want to fight at 54, they most likely would have took the Xander fight. You think?
Yeah, if y'all wanted to be 54 pounders, y'all would have been 54 pounders.
Because
It's that simple.
Xander said that they were just waiting. They were just waiting on the call, but no call.
On the call with Dev,
Yeah.
that's what
So
I'm
they went
saying.
with so they went with Boots.
Yep. They had to do something. And you see how that turned out. Down on one knee. No mas.
Mm. And then lots of people are talking about Ryan Garcia and Conor Ben a little bit more. Starting to see that
Yeah.
his weight cut at 147 pounds is starting to look a little ugly. Were you able to see a picture of his
For who?
weight cut?
Ryan?
Nah, for Conor Ben.
For Conor Ben?
Yeah,
Yeah, because he been fighting at 60. His last two fights or three fights was at 60, right?
yeah.
Yeah, so he got to kill himself. It is what it is.
Well, you already know, G. I really appreciate you, man. You look like you look like you cook, bro. It's hot in there, huh?
I am. It's hot as shit. Yeah, and I came downstairs in the air, so I'm just enjoying the air.
Word. Well, I appreciate you, man.
Tired as
Don't
shit. My
don't
bad.
fall asleep, man. You fall asleep the last time we was on.
No, I appreciate y'all. My bad, bro. I'm here though.
You good, bro. Let everybody know where they can follow you on social media, Greg.
GHB TV on YouTube. Greg Hackett 86 on Instagram. Greg Hackett 215 on X. Greg Hackett Facebook. Greg Hackett 86 TikTok. Appreciate you.
You already know, man. Stay blessed.
Yep.
Smash the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you guys haven't subscribed to the channel yet. Check this out, ladies and gentlemen. We ain't done yet. We ain't done yet. Someone gave me a call, and I know a lot of y'all been telling me, yo, listen, do not put on Coach Dorsett no more. I've been hearing it in the comments. I've been seeing it in the comments. Everyone's like, yo, listen, his 10 minutes of fame are up. I'm hearing a whole bunch of stuff, right? But then you got Bill Haney saying that he got an extra million for Keyshawn Davis. And then he doubles back and says, listen, if you wanted that 5 mil, go ask your brother for that extra million. So we got to discuss this with Coach Dorsett a little bit. Not too long. I know next thing you know it, Bill might pop up. You know what I mean? So let me call Coach Dorsett because he definitely said that he wanted to tap in with me. So let's get on with that. But I appreciate you everybody for tapping in as well. Smash the like button. Double tap the screen if you guys are on mobile devices as well. I really appreciate each and every single one of y'all for tuning in with me on this beautiful Friday. Um, Mr. Chicken, I'm here live and direct on Mill City Boxing. And where the hell are you? Tap that link, brother. Tap that link. Is there. Let's get it. Let's go. We got shit to talk about. Oh my goodness gracious. I'm ready. Smash the like button, yo. We're gonna get the call-ins ready to go if you guys want to talk to Coach Dorsett because you guys definitely, I mean, show some love though. Show some love, man. You guys gotta show some love, man. We need some love. Really appreciate all the super chats that guys tapping in as well. Coach Dorsett will slap the fuck out of y'all, laughing my ass off. Damn. I ain't gonna lie. Coach Dorsett's like about like 6'3", about like 295 pounds, and he ain't a fat boy either. He like, you know what I'm saying, and he can move his hands. He can move his hands. But we got here center stage. Who it is? It's the one and only. The one and only Coach Dorsett. What, yo, Coach? I got like a little. Do I sound a little bit different, y'all?
Nah, I'm.
Can you hear me good?
Can you hear me good? Yeah.
I feel like I sound
I
like
feel like I sound
far away or
like
something.
far away or something.
Am I good, chat?
Am I good, chat?
I got an echo.
I got an echo.
No, the
I
no,
start. I
no, the
start to hear a
chicken.
little hesitation.
Yo, can you come out and come
Yo,
back
can you
in?
come out and come back in?
Cause this shit's nasty
Cause
work.
this shit's nasty work. All right.
Smash the like button, double tap the screen if you guys are on mobile devices. The echo is nasty, right? We couldn't deal with that shit. Hell no. How you gonna do an interview like that? Don't don't tell me that my shit's all messed up now. Hit the like button though. Double tap the screen if you guys are on mobile devices. We got 300 people on the live. Not even 100 likes. That is gross. That is nasty. And we are here on Friday, baby. You know, after work, normally everybody's just chilling, ready to go. I got my lady at home. Talk to me. I'm here with y'all. Hit the like button. Do I got the echo still? We good money? Am I? Yo, chat. Talk to me. Do I?
Do I?
I feel like I still can hear it.
I feel like I still can hear it.
Chat. Talk to me.
Chat, talk to me.
Do we got the echo
Do we
still?
got the echo still?
Can you hear me?
Can you hear
Echo?
echo? I hear like some little beeping noise, but I don't hear the echo.
Now it's a
Now
feedback.
it's a feedback.
It's disgusting.
It's disgusting.
Can you try it one more
Can you try
time?
it one more time?
And if not, what we could
And
do
if
is we
not,
could
what we could
reboot
do
it.
is we can
We'll reboot
we'll
it.
reboot it. All right. I mean, all right.
What the hell?
What the hell?
Causes he has it on speaker. You think he has it on speaker? I don't got it on speaker. Oh, don't tell me. That would be. Let me find out. He's slow as shit. Damn, you guys are crazy. Let me see if he has it on speaker. Right. Are we better now? We better now.
Oh,
We're better now, right?
yeah.
I feel like we're good now. I can't hear it. I don't know if the chat can hear it, but I think we're good now. Let
I,
everybody, yo, let me say thumbs up. Thumbs up if we good money. If we
I can't.
crispy, thumbs up. If y'all ready for this, let's get it. We got the one and only Keyshawn Davis's Coach Dorsett back in action, and he added another chain. He added another chain. You like that one, right? You added the zebra joint. It,
Oh
it
shit!
looked like a big
You
ass
know how many of
scrunchie.
these?
Is that
You
shells?
know, yeah. You know how many of these shits I got? They, it's just
Is that like
I
from
got
like a
about a
certain
billion of these. Man.
tribe or something?
You talking about? You talking about
Does it mean something? Does
uh,
it symbolize anything? Because I
everything
know,
I
because
got on
we
the
don't, we might as well say it now because the way Bill Haney was saying it was like some dookie chains. So we might as well like let it be known what they are.
listen, like this man he's only woke when it comes to waking his damn son up. You know, that's the only thing when it comes to Bill. You know, and he barely did that in the Ryan fight, bro. When you wear shit that that's outside of the norm, from the people in the mansions for the people in the corner stores, they all wearing the same fucking outfits. They got the same fucking clothes. They got the same fucking jewelry. They got the same everything. So when you see a man who's actually a man of his own, and you know he rock what he want to rock, I can be surrounded by a whole bunch of jewelry and all of that type of shit. Listen to him. When you talking about, oh, you got this jewelry, you got this jewelry, shut the fuck up. Be a grown man. Like if it means something, if it means something to you to wear fucking platinum chains and pinky rings and all of that shit, that's fine, brother. But just because somebody else ain't into that shit, what the hell does that mean for you to call it shit? I'm like, man, you're a child, man. You know, like I'm just hearing hearing this dude expose himself more and more. Like I said, I originally had a whole lot of respect. I still got a whole lot of respect for him as a manager, promoter, and as a father. You know, because I'm not one of those guys that you know that come up here and just start uh, talking about talking bad about black fathers like that. Because he's really doing a good job as a father and protecting his son, protecting the narrative about his son, making sure he played into the media real well. And you know, he had a whole lot of people fooled. But I think as of recently, I think more and more people are starting to see through his bullshit. You know, doesn't change whether the fact or not that he's still a good businessman. I think they're just starting to see the bullshit more and more.
How do
You know,
summarize that a little bit more? Clarify that a little bit more.
well, originally, if you look at the chats, you know, you'll see the patterns of these fans. You know, fans slash haters slash, you know, gossip. You know, sensitive as like these they so wishy washy. But I think Bill recognized that after a while because Bill used to be in the same boat that I am. Everybody was telling Bill, "Shut the fuck up. You're doing too much talking." Yo, Devin's fighting. Let Devin fight. Bill talks too much. Do everybody remember that? They were saying all of this same shit about Bill, but now they're saying, "Oh, he's a great businessman. He's schooling his kid." And so you telling me now, y'all, he got y'all on board. He found out how to manipulate the people who was. He found out how y'all work. He found out how y'all move. Because majority of these people in here are followers. But once once he's online with somebody who's actually can expose the shit, you know, all of that shit start. All of that damn slick talking and pimp talking and all that shit, it starts to crumble down after a while. People are only but only going to entertain that shit but so much before they be like, yo, it's funny, but yo, what's the next punchline, motherfucker? Stop repeating this shit all over again. You know, I don't think they're gonna be that damn stupid. Some of them will, you know, just to be diehard supporters, diehard fans. But now you're getting to a point where people are starting to see, yo, it ain't what it is. Like when he calling out boots and shit like this, now it ain't what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like when he's saying that Keyshawn ducked him, it ain't what it is. He goes from what makes you think that you're worth 2.1 and then say three, and then he said on top of the three, we was going to offer you another meal. Like it ain't what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like if you listen to this man's patterns, you'll see how one thing contradicts the other. Because he was trying to tell us what we're not worth. Who's come to y'all in the past and told y'all that you're worth this? Well, if after the purse bid is done, after the offer has been made and we turned it down, and you saying, wait a minute, you I can offer you another meal. That means you saying we worth that and more. You're claiming we worth that. But the real question is now, what are they saying you're worth? What are they saying you're worth by yourself anyway? Because you came up here bragging about the network deal. You're bragging about, oh yeah, we get our set amount, but something tells me these conversations that how you're explaining them is not happening the same way in the damn network. With that network, the CEOs of these networks ain't saying, "Yo, this ain't a fucking Canelo. This is not a Tank. This is not a Mayweather. You know, Canelo can fight Billy Joe Saunders and still get that bag. But now
Cash
they
cow.
saying, wait. Yeah, he's a cash cow by himself.
Yeah.
Devin, they saying, yo. We can pay them a decent amount, but we not paying your minimum for these fucking fights. That's in my opinion. This is how it's going. If let's just say he has a, a 10 million per fight deal. Let's say he have an 8 million per fight deal. You think a network is going to pay Devin Haney $8 million to fight Liam Pearl? Who the fuck is saying to Devin Haney, yo, you got a set amount regardless, no matter what. We giving you 8 million no matter who you fight. We giving you 10 million no matter who you fight. You're already not that entertaining in the first place. By your fights are not that entertaining in the first place. You telling me they're gonna give Devin a set price no matter who he fights? So when he came up here the last time talking about, so you want me to negotiate for you? What did I say? No, negotiate for your damn self. Because it looks like you're having a problem finding a fight. And everybody's starting to I think people aren't stupid enough to say, wait a minute, everybody's ducking Debo. Everybody's ducking Debo. You know, like, come on, man. They just said the Lynn Pearl shit fell through for lack of money. Rolly Romero fell through, lack of money. Keyshawn Davis fell through, lack of money. You know what's happening is Bill trying to make sure we get our minimum. Let us get our minimum and let them pay you or whatever. Those fights ain't going through because Bill, he don't want to drop the ball, but ain't nobody gonna pay him his minimum for those bullshit fights that he's trying to get. So the question would go back to you. What are you really worth? What are you really worth? Alone anyway.
Mm.
You know, because it's a I think it's a great fight them together, but you by yourself is not a great fight at all. You know, like that's what the truth is starting to come out. All that ducking shit, I don't even think people is stupid enough to even they can still use the emojis and all that shit. But like I said, we've already cleared that up. Everybody that's using the duck emoji, really all they saying is, please, I want to see this fight. We've already cleared that up. I, I don't give a fuck who get paid what. Man, just make the fight happen. Because yo, I don't want to see him in there with Liam Peril, Jack Catterall. We don't want to see none of those shit. We don't want to see a Brian Norman rematch. We don't want to see none of that shit. We don't want to hear you keep mentioning Tank's name. We don't want to hear you keep on calling out Shakur. We don't want to hear you calling out Boots. Like these these fights that's not going to happen. We don't want to hear you keep talking about them. You know what I'm saying? So what they want to see is your ass in the ring with Keyshawn. Now, are you willing to acknowledge your worth and say, wait a minute, all right, we can give some of our money to because the network is not the network ain't giving you all that fucking money to fight nobody else. So stop the bullshit.
E channel, thank you for the 5 piece. Bill hurt your feelings. Damn shame, broski. Toughen up and quiet and quit dissing fans. That's weak as hell. And don't duck B Norman, gangster.
See, the mere fact that y'all talking about other fights for us already, that means they still want to see us fight other people. Who the fuck do they want to see them fight? That's
I think. But you
when
trying to say? What you
oh,
trying to say?
the
People
dust.
won't see a Devin Haney and Liam Power fight if it was to come into fruition.
Ain't nobody ain't nobody looking to see none of that shit. Be honest. Are you looking to see it?
I mean, I kind of know what's gonna happen.
No. That's a no. That's a no. The mere fact that you gotta, I mean, like, I mean, I'm a boxing fan, so like that's what that looked like already. Just from the facial expressions alone, I can tell ain't nobody. Please answer chat that's been pro Haney almost every time.
Let's go
Ask
chat.
them, do they want to see Liam Perry versus Devin Haney?
I hear you. I hear you on that. I mean, the only reason why I say it
It's,
is because Liam Power had a nice little comeback. You know what I mean? I feel like if Devin Haney was to fight him, he would probably be successful. I see how Richardson Hitchens was successful. I'm pretty sure that he could do something very similar to that. But it's still a title. It's some hardware.
so that's a no. But that's a no.
I'm not
That's a no.
we're not well listen. We're not throwing a fight party like how we was gonna throw a fight party for Keyshawn and Devin. So no, not like that. We're
Exactly.
watching it
So
by
it's a
ourselves.
no that nobody wants to see that shit. It's see, I can't even see the chat right now, but i- is is the chat saying yes? I want to see that. Is anybody saying yes? They want to see the Liam Perro versus Devin Haney.
Hmm. Well, I do got here Andrew Jones. Thank you for the 5 piece. Keyshawn ain't worth five at all. Mil. And if Keyshawn really think he can beat Haney, he would have took the 3 mil. Beat his ass and be the
See that?
man. That boy is a duck.
See, this is what people see. It's always easy to criticize something that's not an option. Y'all saying that, oh, he should have did this, he should have did that, he should have taken the $3 million. Okay, just tell me when's the last time you turned down $3 million? Everybody that's saying that he should have took it, tell me when the because like I said, it's always easy to criticize something that's not an option. Most of these people that's giving business advice about whether or not you should have taken or left $3 million behind, when have you been offered $3 million? Now, aside, not every obviously everybody is not going to be offered $3 million and have the option to turn it down and take it. But they're also saying this without knowing any of the stipulations that come along with this $3 million.
Yeah.
They don't know anything that okay, if you take this fight, this has to happen. If you take this fight, this has to happen. If you take that 3 million, this has to happen. But all of that shit will come out in the near future. But I'm not Bill Haney. I don't recognize Bill Haney already know what comes along with it. But all he's talking about is the numbers. He's not talking about what comes along with it. All he's saying is he turned down 3 million. I was gonna offer him another million. He didn't say, wait a minute. All right, now that you take this fight, win, lose or draw, you gotta do this. Matter of fact, if even if you win, that means you gotta do this. All he's talking about is the numbers. So the people are being naive enough to say, wait a minute, even though I put up on my page, I did on the live with you. I said, look, Bill is already trying to paint the narrative. He's already trying to paint the narrative that if the fight fall through, that we are at blame for it. That's why immediately he said he turned down 3 million. All of these numbers is coming from him. The purse bid was live, but he put out that 3 million shit just to say, just to start that rant. Bill started off, oh, and he the most he ever got paid was this. The most he ever got paid was this. This is all Bill doing. He know how to maneuver around y'all.
Mm.
He knows how to maneuver around y'all, but now it's all starting to come down because people are recognizing, wait a minute, yeah, we just gonna see the Devin what fight. We about to see the Devin what fight. He ain't fighting Keyshawn, he ain't worth it. We about to see the Devin who fight. Because Keyshawn, without without Devin, people still want to see him fight. Somebody just said after all that shit they just took, they still say don't duck Brian Norman, which basically means I want to see you fight Brian Norman.
Yeah, like they're more on the factors of saying we want to see you fight Brian Norman type of a fighter. We don't want to see you kind of fight a Frank Martin type of a fighter, especially at 140 pounds, knowing that you said that you are 140 47 pounder and got ranked at that, sanctioning body as well at that weight.
Look, they will want to see.
And it looks like that's the direction that, Keyshawn's going.
I mean, look, once again, because he's saying they're telling us that we're not worth this. Tell me, which fight would y'all like to see more? Liam Peril versus because you just said that's a fight that they would criticize us for. But which fight would y'all think is more entertaining, and will you would actually the people would actually want to see more? Liam Pearl versus Devin Haney or Keyshawn Davis versus Frank Martin?
Y'all could put it in the comments and shit like that. My opinion on it, I think Liam Paro and Devin Haney's more, just because Liam Paro has proven himself, especially as of lately as well. Being a two-time champion, beating the boogeyman at 140 pounds, Subriel Matias for the IBF title, and now beating Lewis Crocker in another weight division. Um, yeah,
See,
definitely that,
I
because
think
if
you're
you
being
look at it,
disingenuous
because
with
if you
that one.
look at it, Frank Martin,
I think you're
Frank
being
Martin
disingenuous, bro.
just got a draw with Nair Albright. I don't know how much can I.
Like which goes to show y'all that Nair Albright was some bum. Ugh. That just brought up his credibility and showed you that these guys are that Nair Albright against a lot of these people with names, contenders and shit like that, he would give a whole lot of problems to a whole lot of these motherfuckers.
Yeah, but
And Keyshawn just beat out of him each fight. But at the same time, because of I'm just talking about no, but just because of the entertainment factor. Now, Liam Paul, he did just get a good win. He did get a good win against Matias, but most
and
people
he don't
didn't
come
know
to
about the
play
win
around.
against Matias.
He don't come to play around, and his
No, no, no.
style.
But
At
no, no,
least I
no,
know,
no,
I
no.
know, I
I'm
know. Frank
I
Martin likes to go in
understand you
circles.
giving. Listen, I understand what you're doing, far as credibility, far as
Style too.
accomplishments, far as credible weight. No, no, no. And talent and all that, all of that is a whole bunch of talented no names out there. There's a whole bunch of talented people that they don't think is going to. The people want to see Devin when they believe that he can lose. They don't believe he's going to lose. The odds, the odds, Devin versus Keyshawn is more 50-50 than I guarantee it'd be like 10-1 against Lynn Pearl.
Damn, 10-1 is crazy. But I get what you mean. Like
Yeah,
there is gonna be a gap. I think you don't think the Keyshawn and Frank Martin gap won't be worse? Won't be way more. The spread will be way higher. Like four, like four
but
thousand.
but 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 no. But at the same time,
And
we
that's
just
what the
talking
people
about
see.
people wanting. I'm no no. I'm at the same time. I'm
And
saying
that's why it's not as much
entertaining.
as in challenging.
It most fights that keep like we just gave the example of Canelo, Tank, and like those fighters, even though they go into fights 10-1 against people, there's even when they beating the shit out of somebody, it's still entertaining. When Devin when it's a dominating performance from Devin, it's still like, man, yeah, he outboxed him. He's not a finisher. He don't have that kill switch. He don't. He doesn't throw combinations with power shots and all of this shit. Like he's a safe fighter. People don't want to see that shit.
So you think it'll be a dub? You think it won't be a successful event?
No,
Mm,
not to pay. I think the network know it's not going to be a successful event because otherwise they would have put up the money for it.
mm.
They didn't. He got more. He's more accomplished and recognize. You just named all of the shit that he accomplished and he beat the boogeyman and all of that shit. But who do you think that they offer more for the fight? Keyshawn or Liam Pearl?
I wouldn't know. I don't know. I don't know that answer.
Uh, see, see,
I
like
don't think the records
they
of Liam Paro
all
popped up
all of
yet.
this shit would all of this shit would go back. No, you gonna say you don't know, but you know.
No,
Um,
I don't know. I don't know. But when
only
I
thing
do
is
hear
no,
numbers, when I do hear numbers, I will double back on it.
no. What it really is the fans. When I was talking about marketability, credibility, and star power and all of this shit that Keyshawn is bringing to the table. They was like, they don't mean nothing. He ain't fought nobody. His biggest payday is this and all of this shit. No, he don't even. The reason why Brian Norman got it is because he already had a belt and all of this shit. So that means he has some scraps at that same weight class. It would have been a unification bout. Of course, they're gonna spend more money if he had more star power. They're going to spend more money on the biggest name because name star power brings revenue, not accomplishments. Belts don't bring revenue. It's who's attached to that belt brings revenue. These people are businessmen for a reason. These people have multi-billion-dollar companies for a reason.
Getting into the next super chat here. Mav, thank you for the two piece. Who is Key fighting next for 3 million?
I'm still talking about the numbers. We didn't say everybody that Keyshawn fight is worth 3 million. We said Keyshawn versus Devin is worth more than 3 million, which is being proved.
And worth more than and because Bill was willing to drop another mill.
Yeah, it's obvious. Bill is saying that is worth more than that. The number that he said he turned down. But he's saying this after I think two more fights has already been turned down for you.
But I guess what going back to the comment with the Frank Martin, Keyshawn, and Paro and Devin, I guess that suspense of knowing that Keyshawn could possibly stop Frank Martin is it obviously gets more casual fans going which obviously is the main, the
Who
main
said
gross.
who said he was going to fight? And Keyshawn is until everybody's just speculating right now.
Hmm.
Until y'all see Keyshawn on the live talking this, that. This is the reason. This. I'm actually trying to speak, not even from his coach's standpoint. I'm trying to speak from a logical, non-biased fan standpoint. Somebody who's just not looking at it and just repeating what everybody else says, because that's what most of the people doing. They just duck emoji here, duck here, duck here, duck here, duck. He's not. They're not. They're not saying anything after making an educated decision. These aren't even educated guests, because when you're educated, that means you actually read up on something. You actually looked up and did some research, got some evidence to back up the shit that you're saying. Y'all listening to people like Tim Bradley, oh, the biggest duck in boxing history. I'm like, oh, wait a minute. It's not supposed to be about money. It's about legacy. Like, is the hypocrisy that comes along with that shit, and the people that's saying it that y'all listening to. One, y'all gonna who listens to the the person that you're going against on all of your evidence. Like if somebody just got divorced and you're trying to find out all the good things about this person, are you going to really go to their ex? You see, that's basically what y'all going to for y'all information. Y'all trying to find out something. If y'all trying to find out something good about Keyshawn, do you think y'all going to get it from Bill? Right now, what y'all doing is justifying his way out. That's all y'all doing. Y'all justifying his way out. That's all he's looking for, is a way to avoid that fucking fight by saying, yeah, we offered him this, and he ain't accepted.
Mm. The Butcher, thank you for the 5 piece. Coach Keyshawn, not a duck. The fans got it wrong because he's an ostrich, much bigger than a duck. Debo behind you. Watch out.
Debo behind Debo behind me. Watch out. See, all of that's funny, but it still won't get you the fight that you're looking for. And y'all gotta ask yourselves, who the fuck this self-proclaimed title is Debo? Self-proclaimed don't count. The mere fact that he's convinced y'all that he's a Debo, the motherfucker who he hasn't knocked out anybody since 2018. Who the fuck has Devin ever bullied in a fight to deserve the name Debo? Debo, he's more like Usain Bolt. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, ain't nobody scared of that. Listen, ask yourself,
Everybody
who
want
would you
big
rather
money to
take a
fight Devin.
ask yourself, who would you rather take an ass whooping from? Keyshawn or Devin?
I hear what you're saying,
Like,
but
you see what I'm saying?
you
Like
gotta
a
get it,
dominant
but you gotta
when
get in the ring for that first though, just for us to see that.
yeah, like I'm talking about everybody who's claiming he's scared. He's scared. He's scared. I'm like, this is the person that you would want. Like, if I was to lose, I know, at least I know I ain't gonna get knocked out by him.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Mav.
Like this 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 this, this is if anybody was to take a fight, even if they think they're gonna lose, it will be against somebody like Devin.
Shit, some people kind of more worried about their career. You know, some guys are more worried about their career and less about if they're gonna get knocked out or not.
One,
Because you know, you take a loss, your value goes down, especially if depending on how you take the loss.
good. Now I see what you're saying as far as that, but first of all, he's not losing to Devin. He's not losing to Devin.
Hypothetically speaking. But Mav, thank you for the two piece. The fight is worth 5 based on the what data? Question mark. Norfolk? He's asking what data?
No,
Why is it worth 5 on what
th-
data?
this is I got the data to back that up. I got the data to back that up. The data is what fight that fell through that y'all can name, what fight that's fell through in the last couple of years that y'all made this many posts, this many emojis, this many lives, this many, this many name calling and all of the above, AI generated outfits and all. If it wasn't worth that, why are we still talking about it?
Kyram
That's the
Rivera.
data right there.
Kyran Rivera, thank you for the two piece. Key just fought a nurse and couldn't stop him.
Yeah. You said, see, when you hear that, you're listening to another fucking. Please don't take the information from people like that. These is obviously people who don't know shit about boxing. First off, Nair Albright has never been stopped. Nair Albright has never been stopped by nobody. He just got a draw against Frank Martin. So if you go in there and stop Frank Martin, you're like, wait a minute, dang, like you supposed to stop Frank Martin earlier. He just did. He just went 12 rounds with Albright. Like when y'all make dumbass decisions like that, Albright is a fighter. He's a rough, tugged. He's a tough, rugged boxer from Philly. Saying that you can't stop him, what does it mean? He got a good chin? He beat the shit out of him for 12 rounds. But the difference is Devin. He went the distance with fucking everybody that was worth talking about. He went the distance with everybody.
Yo,
So
yo,
that
yo.
means, oh, wait a minute.
But peep game, right? Did you hear what Bob Arum said about Keyshawn?
It really doesn't matter at this point.
Nah, did you hear it? You did.
Well,
You did. You did.
no.
Nah, you did. You
No,
did.
oh yeah. I I I remember. Shit, I honestly wouldn't be able to tell you. When they start, when everybody start talking this and that and that and that, it's like I hear so many fucking lives of people, not lies, but lives of people embellishing and exaggerating and recognize. Like I said, this is like all of those Diddy documentaries that came out that he wasn't a part of none of them. You just see a whole bunch of documentaries of people from the outside scooping up information and saying this is what happened. This is what he was doing. Now, it turned out that Diddy did some crazy shit. but he won't doing all the shit that everybody was saying in these damn documentaries. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm so mad that I had to use Diddy as an example.
Yeah, no Diddy.
No Diddy, but
Getting
no
into the
Haney.
next, getting it
Um,
to the next super chat. J Hustle or J Hus left arm. Thank you for the two piece. Dev KO'd Keyshawn in negotiations. Boy, now introvert.
he KO'd Keyshawn in the negotiations. How did he KO him if we turned down the fucking offer? Like, y'all don't recognize how's it a KO if the prices went up since we turned it down? Think business wise, dummies.
Nah, that shit.
If he's
That
if
shit. That shit was a
if the
KO.
offer has gone up, no, if the offer has
Nah, nah,
gone
nah, the
up,
offer went down.
not it
That shit went
no.
from. That shit went
Look,
to a purse bid
no, no,
and
no,
lost
no, no,
nine
no,
hundred
no, no, no.
thousand.
What is Bill? What is Bill saying now? We we'll give you three plus another million.
He's saying that
Isn't that what? Isn't that what Bill just said?
he has to negotiate that
That was a couple
with
of
the
days ago.
promoter. Yeah,
Yes.
but you
So the price, the stock has went up,
and still no
not down,
response and still no response,
and still no. Listen, once again, like I said, a
which is
lot of what
big,
y'all see
coach. That's
as if
big because then now you're adding another
no, 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 no,
million.
no, no,
You
no,
know
no,
what I
no, no,
mean?
no, 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 no.
Now everybody
Once
like,
again,
yo, what's
like I
going
told,
on?
listen, bro, listen, bro. Once again, real businessmen don't discuss business on social media. When when moves are actually being made, is that's when y'all don't hear the shit.
And then Mav,
When narratives
just to
are
add
being
to that, right?
no, 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 no.
Just to add to that,
Yeah.
Mav, thank you for the two piece. He says social media isn't a real data to prove he's worth 5 mil.
Social media isn't a real data. We're not talking about the social media. We're talking about the interests. People go off the anticipation. That's a, if you think that social media, if you think that social media doesn't have any fucking
Influence,
take, I mean, influence on whether or not certain fights are going to, fighters are going to get paid a certain amount of money for certain fights. If that's the case, then why the fuck Jake Paul gets so much money for his fights? If social media had no influence, I'm like, come on, man, y'all are trying to find any way to just say, yeah, he's at fault and nobody else is at fault. He ducked him because he's scared of the person that nobody's ever been scared of. Nobody can look at a nobody looks at a Devin fight and be like, yo, man, that motherfucker's an animal. I ain't getting there with him.
YB Cannons, thank you for the two piece.
You know,
Perks beating his ass. Hey, Andrew Jones, thank you for the five piece.
Perks beating his ass.
Key and Shakur convinced us Haney is Debo by not taking the fight. Key wants 5 mil when he never made more than 2 mil. Shakur scared to come up 3 pounds. That's why he's Debo, Andrew Jones says.
No,
Youch.
Shakur,
Fire.
Shakur, Keyshawn, all these guys, they can fight. They can fight. But like I said, he actually is delusional about who is actually the who is actually bringing the attention. The attention is not from loyal fans. The attention is actually from loyal haters. Because they only think about this. They're not coming to see Devin win. They coming to see if he's going to lose. Don't nobody want to see a fight that they know Devin going to win, but they do want to see a fight that they think he can lose. That's why. That's why everybody wants to see the Keyshawn fight. That's why they want to see the Shakur fight.
But that's kind of
But
like saying that he don't got
why you
fans,
still
no?
pull? No, 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 no. Ain't going. Ask yourself this: if somebody's in your weight class, you're still going to get one of your biggest. What's Devin biggest payday so far? Did anybody know that?
It might have been over a little bit over 10, but I'm not sure. Don't quote me. Don't quote me. Don't know.
Oh, let's just say it's 10. Now
Devin Haney's highest payday.
let's just let's just say it's 10, and if this man is making 10 million for, because I don't even think he got his biggest payday with Loma.
He must have no. He must have got huge money with Ryan
Got it
Garcia.
with Ryan
Ryan Garcia.
Garcia.
They're saying uh no, I got it right here. Devin Haney's highest earning fight data was his April 2024 bout against Ryan Garcia, for which Haney claimed to walk away with a massive high career payday, upwards of $3 million to 30 million to 35 million, including pay-per-view shares. This is Google.
Once again, that was with
Ryan Garcia.
who? That was with that was Ryan.
Yup.
The attention, because everybody this is before the pop, and they was looking at Ryan Garcia as the next De La Hoya and all of the above. People were wait. Nobody won't waiting to see Devin crush Ryan Garcia. They were waiting to see what they actually saw. Haters are way more loyal than supporters. They was waiting for that. They weren't waiting for Liam Peril getting outboxing Liam Peril. They was
You
waiting for
think you think
Keyshawn to do the
Canelo
same.
Alvarez? You think Canelo Alvarez is winning by hate or love? You think Gervonta Tank Davis is winning by hate or
No, no, no,
love?
no, 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 no.
You think David Benavidez is winning by hate or love? Anyway, hate or love? These guys, they got fan bases that love them.
No, no, no. Come on. No.
Anthony Joshua.
Tank. No, 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 no. Listen, listen. You're talking about entertaining fighters, not people like Devin Haney. Devin Haney is not an entertaining fighter.
Andrew Jones says Jake Paul is a star.
Everybody
Keyshawn
that
is
you
not
said,
a star.
Liam Paul is a star.
Jake Paul.
Okay.
He said Jake Paul. Jake Paul's a star.
Oh, Jake Paul is
Yeah,
a
Jake
star.
Paul.
Okay. I thought you said Liam Pearl.
No, they're just
But
trying to explain to you what the difference is
so
between a
why
star.
so why when I mention star why would I mention star power? Whatever, however high or low it is, I know he's a bigger star than Brian Norman. But they ain't want me to do that comparisons. They want to, every time I mention Brian Norman had a belt. Okay. Jake Paul ain't had a belt. So y'all so inconsistent when y'all talking about the belt and the accomplishments, and he ain't fought nobody. Star power, markability, all of that shit matters when you're talking about money. So fuck all the accomplishments that y'all talking about, even though he has those of his own. When you talking about accomplishments, he's more accomplished boxer than Ryan Garcia
Mm. D Money says,
is.
"Thank you for the two-piece, D Money. You're right. I'm anticipating in the Albright trilogy.
All Bright
Nasty,
trilogy.
very nasty work.
Uh, uh,
Big passes.
how many times did we say that we ain't even want the Albright rematch?
Yeah.
How many times did we say that?
Nah, I hear you, but it happened.
How many
Big
times that we
passes. Thank you
said
for
that
the two piece. It's insane. This dude is still allowed to talk.
is insane that this dude is still allowed to talk, and is insane that y'all actually still listening.
Mm.
Did you get that on record? Like the crazy part is the talking points that I use is the same things that Bill use. The talking points that I use, I don't leave out shit in order to paint a narrative. Like this is so easy to do the shit that Bill does because it feeds into y'all. You know, this is how you start to lean towards them. But is this is how you get people to start to lean towards Keyshawn if I was playing like Bill. Now, ask yourself after Ryan Garcia, no matter how y'all claim that he lost that fight, tell me why who stock has went higher and whose stock has gone lower since that fight? Keyshawn's or Devin's? Has Devin fight got? Has Devin worth grown since the Ryan Garcia or decreased since the Ryan Garcia? Has Keyshawn's stock grown since the Ryan Garcia or decreased since the Ryan Garcia? Who is actually still coming up, and who is actually decreasing?
I mean, if you think about it, right? Didn't he go the distance with
No, no, no,
Albright?
no. A simple. No, no, no,
Wait,
no.
wait,
Don't
wait.
don't
We
don't
got to
try to
talk
be
about their last
strategic with it.
performances,
No,
Papito.
no,
Let's
no.
slow it
I'm talking
down.
to you like Bill. I'm talking to you like Bill.
No, I
I'm
know.
talking to you like Bill.
Yeah,
No, I'm
but I'm
talking to you
answering
like
your
Bill.
question though.
All I want to know, no, no, no. All I want to know is a yes or no. Has Devin Haney stock gone down since Ryan Garcia? Yes or no?
It's gone up.
It's gone up. So you
Yeah.
telling me? So okay, based on your logic, who's offered him more money than he made in the Ryan Garcia fight since that fight? If his stock has gone up,
Stock has gone down from the fight,
so his stock has gone down. So his stock has gone down.
but not as much as y'all stock
No,
has
no, no,
gone
no.
down.
I don't. No, no, no. We just cleared that up. His stock has gone down.
But not
Uh,
as much as
it,
y'all's gone
it,
down.
and no, 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 no. His stock has gone down. I don't care which way you want to spin it. His stock has gone down. Now, since that fight, has
Yo,
Keyshawn's stock gone up or down?
Keyshawn,
Has
Keyshawn,
Keyshawn's stock gone?
you would have to say that. What did it go? How much up do you think it? No, 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 no.
Come
This is a
on.
listen, listen, listen. This is a serious question to you. How much stock do you feel like Keyshawn has gained from Jermaine Ortiz to an Albright rematch? Honestly, honestly,
I'm not asking.
it
Listen.
hasn't. It hasn't really gone up, right? Like Jermaine Ortiz beat Albright.
No, 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 no.
He
Keyshawn's
stops Jermaine
stock.
Ortiz in the 12th round.
Listen, listen, listen. Listen. You're getting off subject. I just asked you a simple question. I just asked you a simple question. But when people are trying to deflect, what Bill would say, oh, hey, you got two ears and one mouth. All right, you got two ears and one mouth. You got to listen. Now, if Keyshawn stock has gone up, now you're saying
Keyshawn's stock
because
has
of the
gone
All Black.
down since the
Let me.
negotiations.
His stock has gone down since the negotiation.
Absolutely.
So how is
Because
his
he
they?
was worth a
Why
three
are they
million.
offering him more money
He
now?
was worth a $3 million
Why are they
offer.
off? No, 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 no. You're talking about a purse bid in the
And if he don't fight Devin
initial
Haney,
offer in the purse bid.
if he don't fight Devin Haney, his stock goes down,
Listen,
right?
listen. You're talking about an initial an initial offer. That means this is what they thought he was worth out the gate. This is what they thought he was worth out the gate. Now, when it comes to business, do you believe that they're going to offer what somebody's worth at for the very first offer, or they're going to offer what the lowest amount, the lowest amount they can possibly offer him? Being a businessman,
Just looking at what
are
happened.
they going to offer him? No, 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 no. Being a businessman, we're not talking about a casual fan who just wants to see the fight. I'm talking about being a businessman. If you from the streets to the corporate, everybody operates the same way. Everybody wants the best product for the lowest price, the hardest worker for the lowest pay. So, are they going to get? They're going to offer this man what they believe he'll accept, or they're going to offer this man what they believe he's worth? Which one is a businessman going to do?
Yeah, they're not gonna try to overpay you in the beginning.
Not overpay you, pay for what you're worth. They're gonna they're gonna offer you what they believe you'll accept,
Yeah,
and then we can, if you accept it, we go from there, or we'll negotiate up.
depends if they're trying to keep you
See,
happy or
people that's in
not,
the
right?
comments, they don't. They
Depends
yes,
if depends if they want to keep you happy, right?
yes, or determine on if they believe the juice is worth the squeeze.
Or and if they don't, they'll go to purse bid and bet lower.
Now, which is also a tactic, a negotiation tactic. Wait a minute, you fucked up. You should have took the first offer and da da da. Now, these are manipulation tactics. This don't just happen in boxing. Oh, you all fucked up. Now you got to definitely take this offer before it even goes even lower.
Andrew Jones says, Haney stock is up. Key stock is down because of the duck.
Okay, so why is Haney not fighting? If his stock is up, then pay to see him fight.
He tried to give you guys $1 million on
Just
top.
2 fights ago, he listen. If he was trying to give that million up front, he would have said the first offer would have been 4 million, as opposed to three.
But like you said, they gotta go down. Like you said.
Oh no, exactly. Now y'all seeing? Are you agreeing now that it's manipulation tactics, negotiation tactics? Oh, okay
It's
then.
called negotiations. It's called negotiations.
Yeah, exactly. It's
And
called negotiations, and this
obviously the
is
purse bid went down, and then
we
obviously
didn't
Bill is
call
still
for it.
negotiating online.
Yes, yes,
So what are you saying, that that's
because
not valid? Do you think that extra million that he's talking about is like a lie or something?
no, 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 no. The more
Or is
he said
four
that he's willing to
or 4 million is not enough? Like,
see, he's got to word it as if he's doing us a favor, like he's still the big fish.
because he got a network deal
He has
already.
to word it.
He got a network deal
No,
already.
no,
So
no, no, no. He got
he's
a net.
basically saying
No,
he's
no, no,
gonna
no,
take
no,
a
no, no, no,
million
no,
out of
no, no,
his
no. Check this out.
purse
Check this out. See,
or
the
negotiate
network
with the
deal.
people.
No, look.
Give them
It's
5. I'll give
already
them
clear
5.
that
Let's
the
do this.
network
Let's make this shit happen.
is already clear that the network deal is not. The stipulations of this network deal, he ain't gonna tell you about the stipulations of his network deal, just like he ain't tell you the stipulations of that 3 million offer. He ain't gonna tell you the stipulations that came along with the network deal that okay, we only paying you this amount of money if you fight specific fighters.
Okay. Okay.
You see what I'm
Okay.
saying? So a part of him actually getting that network deal was the network's faith in
The
Bill
the
to actually
opponents.
close it, lock in those damn fights,
Yeah.
lock in those opponents. They won't. Nothing about the network deal had anything to do with Liam Pearl. I can guarantee you, before he signed that network deal, they were mentioning Keyshawn. They were mentioning Shakur. They were mentioning Boots. They was mentioning Tank. All of these fights. This was their negotiation tactics with the network.
Mm.
So if our name didn't hold any weight, why are you using our name to negotiate your deal?
Mm. You're one of the big
Oh,
names. You're one of the big
oh,
names.
the network wanted the big names. If we want to start like y'all claiming, why are y'all using our name to negotiate your deal? You could have just negotiated off accomplishments. Devin is a 3 division world champion. He's a unified. He beat Vasily Lomachenko, and
Yeah,
just talk about his
but it'll be
accomplishments. Don't
nasty if
talk
he
about
get but it'll be nasty if the shit come out, reports come, he get 10 mil to fight Liam Paro. Then what you gonna say? Ooh, nasty.
ooh. We can talk about the what ifs if it turned out good for
If it turns out that
why are
way,
we talking
right?
about the what ifs if it turns out good? Listen, we why are we talking about the what ifs if it turns out good for Devin, but we don't want to entertain the what ifs if it turns out good for Keyshawn? Because
What
are y'all
is
going to
that?
say it's a bad business move if he
What
get
is
more
a
than
good
three?
what if?
No, no, no. What if he gets more than
It,
3 million on fight Brian Norman?
more than 3 million to fight Brian Norman?
Who's this is the what ifs. If we're doing what
Yeah,
ifs,
yeah, that's a
because I
what
don't
if.
see
That's a
nobody
hell of a
paying.
what if.
I, I don't see nobody paying. I don't see nobody paying Devin 10 million to fight Liam Pearl because I
They
believe they
were
already
they were
taken
they
L's
were
with Devin already.
didn't Keyshawn didn't he wanted like
Unless
two. He
unless
wanted like
unless
a
Liam
little bit
Pearl
more than
unless
two to
Liam Pearl,
fight Richardson Hitchens, right?
you said what?
Didn't he want a little bit over two to fight Richardson Hitchens? And they wasn't trying to
Hitchison
send it.
is a he's a bigger name. He's a bigger name. He's a bigger name than Pearl.
Yeah.
Is a big yes.
No, I'm talking
That
about
star
Richardson
power
Hitchens.
is all
I'm
that
talking about
matters.
Richardson Hitchens and Keyshawn. Remember when the negotiations were going on for New York, and that for under
Yeah,
the
yeah,
card
yeah.
for Shakur Stevenson and Teofimo Lopez, they were in
But but but
negotiations. Richardson Hitchens came out
but
saying that
but,
we
but now,
all we wanted
no,
was
no,
just
hang on.
2 million a pop, a little over.
No, no, no. But check this out. Do you think Keyshawn just since that negotiations with Richard Hitchison, not not far as fights and all of that stuff, has his has his star power risen since those negotiations or decreased?
Richardson Hitchens.
No. Well, both really. Has Keyshawn become more of a star since it was talks about him and Hitchison fighting?
Well, yeah, because you stopped Jermaine Ortiz, but
Yeah.
yeah,
No, 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 no. It ain't got nothing to do with just the Jermaine Ortiz fight, bro. Keyshawn,
stop. I
when
don't think
y'all was
stop.
talking about the
I don't
depth,
really think two
listen,
made.
listen, listen.
All right.
Y'all, everybody talking about why the This is what people keep on constantly bringing up every time they say he ducked after he did all of this. He did all the trash talking. He did all the skits. He did all of that is Keyshawn's doing,
Mm-hmm.
building anticipation for this fight.
Mm-hmm.
Keyshawn promoting himself in anticipation for this fight. He created his stardom. There's a whole lot of people that signed with promotional companies and but they don't have the marketability that Keyshawn has. Keyshawn is a star in his own right because
Listen.
he
I,
still has the whole world. He still has the whole world wanting him to fight,
listen. We're gonna we're
waiting for
gonna
him to fight.
we're gonna have to eventually we're gonna have to close this because we know that the starting bid was at $250,000, and that's where it started. It got up, but I'm gonna give you an example because you are talking about value going up and within these negotiations. Give you an example. Schofield has been in numerous of negotiations, and when it came down to their purse bid, it started at $150,000 for the WBA title. Okay, they've been in several negotiations with several big fights, right? So at the end of the day, it all comes down to this, Dorset. You got to perform. You got to perform to build that star power. You know what I mean? Not saying that Keyshawn's not doing that, but I'm just saying you're not going to build that much revenue, much growth with just being in negotiations with people without fighting them.
The difference is aside from aside from the ass whoopings that he's doing, the face value because they saying y'all can't go off the people that he's been in the ring with, even though battle tested contenders that don't gave the top guys their toughest fights. He walked through them like nothing, like Lamos, like Jermaine Ortiz. Now, aside from that, just like so many other stars, you know, you know how really a lot of them became stars. A whole lot of the top people vouching for him.
Okay.
Javante,
But
he
that's
was
what people.
always an
But
entertaining
that's
fighter,
what people are
but no,
talking
no,
about
no.
Keyshawn. They're
Va-
saying that he's been riding the Shakur
It,
train.
no, 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 no. Shakur vouched for him. Terrence Crawford vouched for him. Andre Ward vouched for him. Mayweather vouched for him. Even Hitchison, even Hitchison was saying David Benavidez. Do you know almost every top dog was saying, "Yo, he's Keyshawn is that dude." Every top dog was saying it was only the fans that were saying, "Yo, yo, yo, he don't even deserve that fight."
Right.
Zab Judah is Zab Judah is Devin Haney's godfather. Even he said, "I think it'll be a real competitive fight." He won't saying, "Oh, I think he's going." With these dumbass fans saying, "Oh, he's going to stop him."
No, but
Devin
he
Haney's
feels.
going to
But he
stop him in a
also.
couple of rounds. He's going
But he
to
feels
outbox him.
confident in
He's going to
Devin though.
outbox him easily.
He feels confident in
He said,
Devin's
"What?"
experience. He told you that.
He said he's but no, he's not. What the fuck? He's gonna come up here and say, "Nah, nah, man. Keyshawn's gonna dog his ass out." Like I said, I think it's more realistic. It's more realistic to say that okay, I think Devin's gonna edge it out than the shit that I've been hearing with the stoppages. He's gonna box circles around him. No, nobody who knows boxing is saying that. Nobody who's actually been in the ring is saying that. You know what I'm saying? Like every every Hall of Famer I know, besides Tim Davis, still Bradley, you know, You know, is saying that shit. And matter of fact, even after he said the biggest duck, he go back to saying, yo, cause I had Keyshawn. He still went back and said, cause I had Keyshawn winning. But then he come on the live the next day and was like, yo, Keyshawn was scared of taking that L. And like, come on, man. Y'all listen to these motherfucking puppets if you want. And y'all just gonna end up dumber and dumber and dumber.
Let me get into some of these super chats here. Slay World, thank you for the 2-piece. Fuck, where the fuck this shit go? These shits be disappearing, yo. Hold
Yeah,
on.
I gotta roll in a little bit though.
Damn, Slay World's in shit. Oh, right here. Robert Garcia said, Keyshawn, no, he ain't ready. Next one. Big Passive, thank you for the 2-piece. They want to get paid for call outs and skits. Nasty.
It's called promotion. How much do the promotional company pay for promoting a fight? If Keyshawn did all the promotion to build up anticipation for the fight, because that's what promotional companies are supposed to do. There's the reason why they started the 24/7. That was Mayweather doing to build up anticipation for the fight. You know what I'm saying? Pre-fight press conferences scheduled by the promotional company was to build up anticipation for the fight. Without the pre-fight press conference, but without all of this purse bid and all that type of shit, people were already waiting for this fight because of Keyshawn.
Bob, I thank you for the 2-piece.
And you saying, "Oh, we want to get paid for call outs." A whole lot of people call Devin out, but the world won't waiting for a whole lot of people to fight him.
Baba, thank you for
They
the
waiting for
2-piece.
Keyshawn.
How do you know about their network deal? Question mark.
You said what?
They asked, how do you know about their network deal?
Every every good thing of that Bill has got, he's going on the internet and expose. But like I said, he's just going to say the numbers. He ain't going to say. He's not going to say the stipulations that came along. And this is just common sense when you're talking about certain shit. If he had got the type of deals that Canelo got, where he can fight anybody, and because they let him Peril fight, and he would have still got his set same amount. What's the Jack Carroll?
Yeah.
Yeah, right after that, he that fight would have been locked and sealed. He would he would have locked up the Rolly Romero fight.
Mm. Big Passive, thank you for the two
You
piece.
know, if
So
they
pretty
had
much y'all selling the zero for 5 mil.
selling a zero, who's Devins? Because he brought he how much did he pay to get that back?
Ooh.
You know, I think he sued somebody to get his zero back.
Getting into the next
Keep
super
talking
chat.
stupid.
Uncle Tim, thank you for the 2-piece. Assistant coach back with the weak necklace.
Back with the weak necklace. I guess yours is strong because everybody else wears
Purpose
it.
over everything. Thank you for the
Let me
5-piece. At this point, you just like hearing yourself talk. Who's the one doing the real negotiating for key question mark? I heard you're the spit bucket guy.
I'm the spit bucket guy. Now, because I'm the I'm the spit bucket guy, this is what they say. Now, whose corner are these people that's calling me a spit bucket? Who corner are they in? And anybody can grab a bucket and put it in the corner. So why would they pay somebody the same amount as a coach to just put a spit bucket inside the corner. And why have I trained multiple national champions? Why would they need a former 16 time national champion to to be a spit bucket guy? They can just pay any bum off the street to be a spit bucket guy. Because the people that's calling me a spit bucket guy, I want to hear your boxing background to tell me exactly how you can criticize somebody that's accomplished what I've accomplished. Tell me your boxing background to let me know. Daniel Dubois.
Your shit tweaking. You good? You good?
I can see you again.
You good, money?
Yeah, yeah. Like that's what I'm saying. All of these people that's coming with all this criticism, tell me your boxing background to let me know what actually puts you in a place to criticize somebody who done the things that you'll never accomplish. I'm
Slay
a
World,
spit
thank you for the
bucket guy.
5 piece. Listen is a better skill than talking, coach. Stubborn, you should try it. Cause you listening to nothing but talking over everything. You never wrong, huh?
Okay. Certain people, certain topics, certain things just don't deserve a certain amount of energy. You know, when these guys and you saying sometimes you listen, all y'all doing, all y'all doing is repeating what all of y'all saying in circles. First, when I first came up here, all of y'all, oh, he's the Regis Progress. He's Brian Norman Sr. Like all of it, y'all just repeat the same thing over and over again. Y'all look at what who posted what and then say, okay, that was funny. Let me repeat that again. No, y'all have to be original and be your own fucking man. See, what y'all don't like is when somebody's actually going against the grain and not going with the system. Y'all gonna say no, he should never be called a businessman again. But when are y'all gonna call him? Oh, he's a great businessman after this shit comes back in full effect. No, they're not because they don't want to be wrong. They're gonna say I've been rocking with him since the beginning. These are them fake motherfuckers.
Mm. Golden Rush, thank you for the 2 piece. Mr. Chicken and the Duck. E. Chandler,
Mr.
thank you
Chicken,
for the
the
five
duck.
piece.
That's funny. I like that one.
Devin made Key tuck his chain. You was talking heavy when you thought Devin was scared. I know you're shamed, at least a little, bro. You was talking heavy. E. Chandler with the 5 piece.
I was talking heavy. I still am.
Mmm.
I still am. What has changed in my tone? In fact, I'm actually talking even heavier. It's like, watch this shit. Why? I can talk even heavier. Who's Devin now? If Keyshawn ain't worth it, who the fuck is he fighting now? I'm still popping that shit.
Uncle
Who's
Tim.
Devin fighting now?
Uncle Tim, thank you for the 2 piece. Pay for better service, Brokey. You stay lagging.
Oh, that's fine. Hey, bro, like I think just being out here listening to some of these damn comments is actually
Therapeutic?
fucking up my brain cells.
Is
It,
therapeutic?
it,
Oh,
it,
he's fucking you up?
it's actually fucking up my brain cells because I keep on wanting have to. I wanted I wanted to have faith in these people, like they are actually smart.
Yeah.
But every time you read all some of these super chats, I'd be like, they paid to say that? Damn, they stupid. Like when I read, I'm like, they actually paid. Like, no, 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 no. He got to hear this. He got to hear this. Like, and then you said that. Ew. At least if you're gonna pay, actually make a valid point when you get on this shit, man. Like, yo, I'm actually about I'm actually about to go, man. I,
Last one right here.
no,
Last one here. Purpose over everything. Think of the 5 piece. The only shit you need to pop is that chain around your neck.
okay. All right.
Slay World. Think of the
That's
5 piece.
was that four. That's 4 or 5. That's 4 or 5.
Shit necklaces.
Chain
Yeah, it's shit chains.
necklace repeating every damn thing that
Mm.
Bill says, and they just repeating. These are grown ups. These are grown ups, and they still can't develop a thought process of their own. These are grown ups, man. Like I'm disappointed at y'all.
Mm.
I actually I want more for y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like, matter of fact, come to my gym.
Oh
Come to
shit.
my gym, not the Haney gym, because they put you in diapers the moment you go over there. You start shitting yourself as soon as you get in the ring. Um, come to my gym. I deal with a whole lot of people that lack self-esteem, lack confidence. We go through that process with y'all. When I'm hearing these comments, I can tell that they were followers. I can tell that they were followers. I can tell that they was never that dude in high school. They didn't have a prom date.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? They stayed at home, try to hang out with their trying to hang out with their mom. Mom, can I come? Like, and this is when they was 18. Like, y'all got to do better than that. Come to come to DB3 boxing. You know what I'm saying? Norfolk Boxing Academy. Like, come down there, and we're gonna instill that manhood in you.
Whoa.
We're gonna steal that confidence in you. We're gonna steal that damn that discipline enough. You actually have an opinion of your own, as opposed to just looking for everything that you see in the comments and just repeating everything that you see in the comments. What logic does that have to behind it?
Mm.
That shit sounds stupid as hell.
Slay World. Think for the 5 piece. You got real quick when Bill was asking you. That's your role, man. You the hype man. You get paid to be a cheerleader, basically.
Yeah, yes, yes. I know nothing about boxing. That's why I train multiple national champions.
Combat. Think for the 2 piece. He on his neighbor's Wi-Fi.
On
Uncle
my
Tim.
neighbor's
Think for the
wife.
2 piece. That
That's two. That's two of those. Like I said, everybody's just gonna repeat. Is that the second or the
the
third
Wi-Fi got a
Wi-Fi
little
joke?
better. The Wi-Fi got a little better.
Now I really do gotta go, bro.
All
I
right,
really do
Uncle
gotta
Tim.
go.
Last one. That extra 2 mil y'all needed was for a ice chain. Oh, okay. Well,
Okay.
smash
Another
the like
chain
button,
joke.
ladies and gentlemen. Really appreciate you guys for tapping in here. We had Greg Hackett and Mr. Chicken, Coach Dorsett, Keyshawn Davis's coach. Coach, let everybody know where they can find you on social media. Really appreciate your time as well. And obviously till the next time. Ooh.
Chicken.
I couldn't hear
I
you what
don't
you
need no
said. What
nicknames.
what you said?
I don't need no nicknames. Find me
What you say? What you say? We couldn't hear you. The Wi-Fi was
on
lagging. Hit that like button, y'all. Smash the like button. Double tap the screen. Damn, we got 380 people on here. No love. No love. Well, listen, Coach Dorsett just bounced. I really appreciate you guys for tapping in, man. Once again, make sure you become a member of Mill City Boxing. Salute to all the members on the live. You guys are the ones that are really pushing the channel upwards and making it grow. From the super chats to being a member, make sure you guys become a member to help the channel on another level, man. I mean, it really helps. You get to see all the episodes all in its entire manner. You know what I'm saying? You don't need to wait for me to edit day by day. You got all the content right there. So become a member, enjoy that shit, and you already know. Till the next time. Appreciate you guys for tapping in once again. Peace.